Meanwhile, back at Snake River Fly here in December, we've sitting down tying some chironomids today and came up with something kind of interesting. Call it the Kris Kringle. It's a cross between one of my favorite Christmas nymphs and the Gristle bug. And it's got, what you can see is I put a bunch of beads on here. One is a tungsten 3/32 or about a 2.4 millimeter silver tungsten bead. And then I've put 4 of the check glass beads back here. Killer caddis beads. Ruby red is the color and they're midge size. Silver tungsten on a size 14 scud hook. Heavy duty for the bigger fish. I'm going to use 2 different threads on this one, but it's an interesting technique. We can slide those glass beads back, start our 140 thread, and just put a little band of it down. We're not going to cover the whole hook there with it. Snip that off. Then we're going to go ahead and attach our red tinsel and form a collar similar to the Christmas nymph on it. A little piece of red holographic tinsel, just the length of that thread, that black thread there. And then the last step for the thorax here is a piece of Peacock Hurl. Just standard stuff, just one piece. We'll tie that in the length of that thread. There. Snip out the excess. Give the Peacock Hurl 4 or 5 wraps. Till you're up at the bead. Tie off that Peacock Hurl.
Oh, definitely, dude. Like, I mean, I hate to say it, but last one for long side.
And then we're going to bring that holographic
You know what I mean?
tinsel forward, tie it off. Do a quick whip finish on that portion. So the thorax is done up there. Then I'm going to come in with a different color thread. This is red 140. And I'll actually use it to lift up those red glass beads. Start a little thread there. And before I do a whip finish on that, I'm going to tie in a little bit of solar flare, pearl solar flare for a little trailing shuck back there. Just behind that last glass bead. And you can trim out the excess. And you'll go right into a whip finish there. Try to match up the diameter of the beads, not going too much bigger than that. Pull that tight. Snip that out. And then we're going to cut our shuck to length. And there we go. We have the Kris Kringle. One thing I really like about it is having those glass beads in that body creates that perfect chironomid worm body with a lot of translucency through it. Basic shape of most chironomids, going to sync good with that little tungsten head on it and just have a realistic body and shuck in there. Thanks for watching. You can find this video and others at snakeriverfly.com or on our YouTube channel.